The third movement brings attention to balance, but balance is not stillness. It is a living conversation between the brain, the muscles, and the sensory systems that orient us in space. Standing on one leg while gently engaging the core and hips may appear modest, yet biologically, it is one of the most complex tasks the body performs. With age, balance often declines not because muscles vanish, but because communication between systems becomes less precise. This movement exists to restore that precision. From a scientific perspective, balance training activates proprioceptors, tiny sensory receptors in the feet, ankles, joints, and muscles that tell the brain where the body is without looking. These signals travel rapidly to the nervous system, which responds by making constant micro-adjustments. Each small correction strengthens neural pathways that protect against falls. Studies show that balance-focused strength work improves reaction time more effectively than walking alone because it trains the body to respond before instability becomes danger. The hips play a central role here. When hip stabilizers weaken, the body compensates by stiffening the knees or tightening the lower back. Over time, this compensation increases pain and limits mobility. Standing on one leg gently reawakens these stabilizing muscles, teaching them to support the pelvis and spine with efficiency rather than tension. The core joins the conversation, reinforcing spinal alignment and improving overall movement economy. There is also a cognitive dimension. Balance requires attention, patience, and presence. The brain must stay engaged, integrating sensory input and motor response in real time. This mental involvement supports cognitive resilience and sharpens focus. In this way, balance training becomes a form of brain nourishment as much as physical conditioning. Emotionally, this movement rebuilds trust. Each successful moment of stability counters the fear of falling that often shadows aging. The body learns it can adapt. The mind learns it can rely on the body. Strength here is subtle, but its impact is profound, not just preventing falls, but restoring confidence in movement itself. The fourth movement is less about a visible action and more about how strength is integrated into the body over time. It is the rhythm of slow, controlled effort paired with deliberate recovery. After 60, the body does not respond best to force or urgency, it responds to clarity. Muscles grow not during effort, but during rest, when microscopic stress signals tell cells to rebuild stronger fibers. This process remains active well into later life, provided the stimulus is respectful and consistent. From a biological standpoint, slow strength work improves muscle quality rather than sheer size. It enhances the efficiency of motor units, the connection between nerves and muscle fibers, allowing the body to produce more strength with less strain. This is crucial for aging joints. When movement is controlled, joints experience smoother load distribution, cartilage receives better nutrient flow, and inflammation is less likely to accumulate. The body learns to move with intelligence rather than compensation. There is also a hormonal effect that often goes unnoticed. Gentle resistance training improves insulin sensitivity, helping muscles absorb glucose more effectively. This supports energy stability and reduces fatigue. It also influences stress hormones, teaching the nervous system to shift more easily from tension into calm. Strength, in this sense, becomes a regulator, not just of movement, but of internal balance. Psychologically, slow and intentional training restores patience with the body. Many women carry years of self-criticism, especially when physical ability changes. This approach replaces judgment with curiosity. Each movement becomes a question rather than a test. How does my body respond today? That mindset reduces fear and increases consistency, which science shows is the true driver of long-term adaptation. In honoring rest, controlled pace, and repetition, the body is reminded that it is not fragile, it is adaptive. Strength becomes sustainable, woven into daily life rather than extracted from it. The fifth movement is not confined to a single exercise. It lives in the way strength is carried into everyday life. It is the practice of translating training into motion that feels natural, supportive, and intentional. After 60, the body thrives when strength is functional, when it mirrors real tasks like reaching, turning, carrying, and steady walking. Biology favors relevance. Muscles and nerves strengthen most effectively when they recognize purpose in what they are asked to do. Scientifically, functional strength integrates multiple systems at once. Muscles coordinate rather than isolate. The nervous system refines timing and sequencing. The cardiovascular system adapts to sustained, moderate effort.